Hi, it's Ramesha here with Vocal Bliss. Welcome. Today, I would like to talk a little bit about the habit that many singers seem to have of scooping to the note. What I mean by that is instead of singing, ah, you go, ah, and you look for the note, you search for the note, and you slide up until you find it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, and I don't think it's necessarily a sign of not being able to sing well. It's just a habit, and sometimes it has its place, for some particular expression you want to give to a song, you slide up, or you can also slide down to a note. However, I think in many, many cases, it's become a little bit of a habit because that's what we hear a lot of pop singers doing that, and so it kind of becomes part of what we hear all the time, and so that's what we do. And I must say, there is actually something really important to say about hitting a note right on, and that comes obviously from the ability to hear the correct pitch, but it also comes from the ability that comes over time as you learn and as you improve your singing technique, comes over time with the awareness of where each note exactly is in your throat. Because every note has a distinct place in the throat. And when you become more experienced in singing, you realize that you pretty much can almost exactly tell where a note is in your throat. And that actually determines the pitch. So it's not just about what you hear, it's also about what you feel. And remember, singing is a lot about muscle memory. There's nothing that we can see in here that can help us. All we can do is listen and also tune into the feeling, the sensations that we have in our throat as we sing. And so if I want to sing a note, and I know it's there, and I practice hitting it right on instead of kind of fishing for it, or my ability to hit those notes becomes a lot more precise and strong and clear. When you sing a song where, out of 100 notes, 90 are scooped, especially when you sing with other people in a group of 4 or 6 or 8 people, if everybody scoops like that, the harmony is a little muddy. It's not quite clear, cut and dry. But if everybody learns to really hit the note right on, then what you hear are really clear harmonies. I remember working about this with a group that I used to sing to in Los Angeles a few years ago. And we were really all trying really hard to sing a song and practice really hitting each note right on. And it's amazing how crystal clear the harmonies were. And so this is why I suggest don't overdo it. Learn a song. If you're practicing a song, learn to hit the notes right on, just for exercise sake and for making sure that your throat knows exactly where those notes are. And then when you're able to do that, then you can add some moments when you scoop up a little bit and it gives a nice expression. But don't overdo it, because otherwise it becomes a habit and it doesn't really add anything that doesn't add anything to the music. It actually distracts the mind. So just do it a little bit here and there. And so one practice that you can try is really sing a song and determine that every single note that you're going to sing will be right. Da, whatever it is, the melody. Instead of, da, almost like a keyboard, an electronic instrument that would be like, they may not be great, but at least they're precise. And so try to really focus on that for a little bit and make that your practice for a while. It has a tremendous value in terms of learning exactly where each note is in your throat. And remember, I said it, I'll say it again, singing is a lot about muscle memory. It's a lot about figuring out the positions that the throat has to assume in order to hit each note in whatever area of the range it is. And so it's very, very important to train the throat to be very precise. And that will also help your pitch. If you're having a little issues with your pitch, learning to do that will clear up a lot of the pitch imperfections that there might be, because sometimes it's there, but it's a little bit under, but you're scooping up, and then maybe a second later, it's actually on pitch. So you'll get rid of all that, and you'll just be able to hit the note right on and have a much clearer sounding song that you can sing. So I hope this was helpful, and please let me know how it goes applying this simple principle, and you can put something in the comments below. And otherwise, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.